Well, hello, good evening everyone. We have reached the pivotal point of the competition. The field is down to 16. We are therefore in exclusive company. The group tables are behind us. We have reached the cutthroat stage of the competition. Knockout football of the highest order, and it is live here. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals.
Madrito, Carvajal, Rudiger belum ada ya, nggak apa-apa deh.
Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for more intense pressure.
Tapi nggak apa-apa.
The action has already started.
Tara apa-apa.
Alario
mantap, boy.
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else.
Luka Modric.
He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him
Asensio
to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's had a shot.
Oh, langsung di volley, boy.
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
Di kandangnya, boy, ya. Alario lepas. Sanchez. Okay.
Marseille have an early lead. Good start. Questions were asked.
Bareng ke dalam dong pastinya. Mendy. Oh, mantap. Dor. Aduh, kenapa ke atas?
Just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh. Salabre ya. Verde.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And he's there to clear it.
Wow, cepat sekali Alaba.
This is Sanchez.
Alaba.
Sanchez.
Aduh, di kosong.
Modric battles to win it back. Away from immediate danger.
Aduh.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mbemba goes looking. Benzema.
Mantap.
Real Madrid are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, you can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Valverde.
Mantap, Bray.
Modric just brushed off the ball there.
Aduh, 2 orang itu, Bray.
Marseille have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that
Alaba.
compactness.
A really
Modric.
good feat.
Alaba.
Vertu.
Alaba.
Vertu proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Oh, mantap. Mendy.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Modric. Out to the right.
Aduh,
It's gone a long way up and away.
mantap sekali, Bray. Modric.
Alaba. And it's played forward. Pass needed to be
Aduh,
better
jauh
than
sekali
that,
aja.
and he knows it.
Asensio. Serius, tadi Asensio nih.
Alexis Sanchez.
Asensio. Aduh, salah lagi, Bray. Aduh, Carvajal.
Gets the better of his man. In comes the cross.
Oke, lari, Bro. Modric.
Clearance.
Lari berat.
And it's Benzema. That has sent him sprawling.
Aduh.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Asensio. Modric.
Alaba.
Aduh,
Averted for now.
Modric.
Modric.
Ya,
Good distance on
buang
it.
saja.
It's a loose ball. Timely intervention. There too. Forward it goes.
Mantap.
It's a throw in. Real Madrid are trailing here with the first half almost done. Beautifully done. Modric.
Modric.
And it's Modric. Modric spreads it towards the left. And he's onside. That intervention
Aduh,
was
salah
very
lagi, Bray.
necessary. Ganduzi. It's
Dia
being played
bertahan
forward.
kawan.
Alexis Sanchez.
Valarejo.
Well positioned to make that
Mantap
interception.
sekali. Kita gunakan Valarejo boy ya.
Bertu, you
From
need to
many.
come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ih, hati-hati Bray.
Alaba.
Mendy, mantap sekali men.
Away. Now it's Benzema.
Ah, 1-0 lawan babak pertama. Di belakang kosong Bray.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Kemana pemainku bro?
Ganduzi knocks it away. And it's Alaba.
Offside, offside. Kok 4 sih? Wah, gede banget ya.
First 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal.
Babak kedua, Bray.
Very tight.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're already back underway here.
Real Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their
Yes.
setup first if they
Pemahal.
don't grab an early goal in the second half.
Oh, pelanggaran bro ya. Kenapa mereka nih? Aduh.
Managed to get it away. Real Madrid have it back and they can go again. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Valverde.
Ah,
And he's there to hoof it away.
kenapa permainannya jadi
Modric.
begini permainan ini?
Valverde. What an adventurous run from a defender. He can get that clear. Bertu.
Alexis Sanchez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Ah, salah lagi.
Oh, that's neat. What a ball! It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, that was high-class
Mantap ya.
goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Alaba.
And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Dia
Looks to
mundur
clip
si
it
Mamang.
forward. Down by a goal.
Kenapa kau mundur,
Needing to
Bray?
go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Sorry ya.
Ganduzi. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's fair too. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Sana kosong. Alaba.
Modric. Good run down the left. What can they make of it?
Salah bro, Asensio, sorry.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Carvajal.
Marseille
Aduh,
really
salah,
have
bro.
been alive to interceptions
Mantap.
and picking off any loose balls.
Benzema.
Benzema 2 kali.
Guendouzi.
Kayak
There too. Sanchez, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident.
Sanchez.
Chance! He scores!
Kenapa bisa goyang gitu, Bray?
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Marseille are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's
Ala Madrid bro ya, di kandangnya Marseille.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it
Yeah.
up from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely
Dia bertahan
they'll
lagi.
manage one or the other.
Kayak gitu kita paksa dia menyerang boy ya. Masih 70 kawan.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Marseille
Pelanggaran
with a free kick.
ternyata. Modric kayaknya nggak cocok ya.
Real Madrid making
Rudiger.
another change here.
Kamavinga. Modric sudah mulai kelelahan kawan. 2 gol. Oke.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Mantap.
Look at the defender bombing
Travis.
forward.
Aduh, 2 orang kalah, Bro.
There too. Tries to get it forward.
Rudiger. Mantap.
Yeah, he's
Pelanggaran,
found it
Bray. Rudiger.
Goes for a sweeping cross. And that has been cleared.
Santai dulu, Bray.
And it's Alaba. Chooses to go back. No messing
Madrid
about,
dijaga, bro,
just
ya.
bludgeoned away. Valverde. Whistle's gone.
Pelanggaran,
That's,
Bray. Alaba. Terkecil ketinggalan, Bray.
Seeking to maximize the moment. Looking here to cut their deficit.
Pas ya. Dia ada. Oh, kipernya jago sekali.
That's a fine save. Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes.
Kipernya jago, boy, ya.
At its very best.
Kipernya jago, Bray. Tchouaméni. Verde.
Clears it out of harm's way.
Kamavinga.
And that's the end of that. It all started
Dari sana,
well
Bray.
enough.
Masih 8-1, Bray. Alaba.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
Oh,
Shoots to shoot.
mantap.
And yes, it's there.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I
Ya,
think they
ambil, Bray,
perfected
ya.
that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Terbebas 2-1.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right
Aduh.
between attack and defence, and that's
Nono,
not easy.
Nono ini.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Marcel
Aduh, diambil.
still need to
Out,
overcommit
yes.
now. Their priority lies further back.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
Sip. Aduh, dia mundur tadi. Dia buang aja. Masih 8-8, Bray. Masih ada kesempatan menyamakan kedudukan. Kosong, Bray.
Intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Well, it remains to be seen whether
hampir,
they can
Bray.
come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be
Poin
any time
9.
now, really.
Olarejo. Itu dia masukkan, Bray. Langsung masih pada di 3 menit, Bray.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added
3
time.
menit. Alaba. Masuk, Bray.
Valverde. Oh, good interception.
Dia buang saja. Masih ada waktu, Bray.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't
Masih
he?
ada
And
waktu, Bray.
it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's Rudiger. And he's there to cut it out.
Habis salah tadi opernya,
And
Bro.
that's it. So home advantage
2-1,
scored here.
Bray.
They can only hope that the same applies in the second leg when they will look to drag it back in their own backyard. So what do you take away from it?
Oke, siapa apa? Terapa-apa. Tadi kurus banget. Apa kali ya? Sip. Ya itu gantinya Modric kawan. Zoom. Pas PS ya. Loloskan. Kita loloskan, boy ya. Kita loloskan, boy. Kita loloskan, boy.
Real Madrid are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round. And despite the disappointment last time out, there does seem to be a sense of relief in
Sanchez.
that A, they are now back at
Alexis
home,
Sanchez.
and B, the deficit is
Tendangannya
a
mantap.
relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few days. He's near berated the fans for not giving enough at times. And on the evidence of the attendance level here, it does seem clear that they have taken heed. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the
Thank
occasion.
you, Karabi.
Real Madrid know what they have to do, and they look up for it.
Ya,
Well, the hosts know that they have the full backing of the crowd, Peter, and all the sound bites coming out of their camp were actually quite positive. With this lead, I don't think their opponents will attempt anything out of the ordinary,
bertahan,
certainly
Bray,
not
ya.
too early. It might get a little scrappy and frustrating, but the right focus and discipline could be key.
If you're just joining us, we are already
Dia
on the
bertahan,
way.
Bray.
Real Madrid lost in the first leg away from home. And that sets up an enthralling second leg here where only a win will do if they're going to avoid a premature knockout.
Cruz.
Forward it goes.
Sip. Mantap.
Rudiger.
Alaba.
Done very
Aduh.
well to intervene.
Mamai, kenapa dia lepas tadi?
Guendouzi.
Sorry ya. Salah, Bray. Dia 5 baiknya cuy. Mempertahankan kemenangan ya. Alaba.
Toni Kroos.
Toni Kroos. Mantap. Carvajal.
Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. Modric!
Modric kawan.
That has certainly tested the keeper.
Modric simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Kipernya jago dari tadi, boy. Tendangan bebasnya ini seharusnya 90% masuk, boy ya.
On behind for a
Sorry.
goal kick.
Tendangannya terlalu ke sana lagi. Mbemba. Okay.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks.
Dia tuh
to
main
help
bertahan,
the
Bray.
possession line. It's where the room
No.
is.
Itu main
Wonder what
bertahan,
you've
Bray.
seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. I would say both
Mantap
must
sekali.
have come in with a view of
Kamavinga.
not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, mantap. Corner kick.
And a
Goal kick
goal
lagi.
kick.
Dia bertahan, Bray ya.
Marseille can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. First quarter of an hour gone.
Ya.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Ya.
Modric. Vinicius Junior.
Aduh, Rodrigo pelan sekali. Pelanggaran, Bray. Oh, itu bukan pelanggaran, bro.
Guendouzi.
You see?
Marseille going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Alaba.
Now it's Sanchez.
Ini Sanchez. Dia bertahan, bro ya. Kita paksa dia untuk Alaba. Aduh, Alaba lewat lagi.
Adventurous run from a defender.
Carvajal, Bray.
Of the desperate variety. Toni Kroos. And it's Benzema.
Modric.
Modric.
Langsung.
He's through the middle. That
Vinicius.
intervention was
Out.
very necessary.
Alaba. Carvajal, Mavinga. Langsung. Wow, mantap. Aduh, hampir bro.
Try it again now.
Cur.
Up to head it.
Ih, hampir gol boy.
Gets good distance.
Alaba. Parang ke dalam.
Kroos.
Mavinga.
Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis. Carvajal.
Look at the defender
Putra
blowing
apa sih?
forward.
Ih,
Guendouzi.
Cruz.
And it's played forward. And here's Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez.
Tries to
Rodrigo.
get it forward quickly.
Dua orang dia. 5 orang bro yang back. Rodrigo.
Toni Kroos.
Mantap sekali. Masuk.
The better of his man. Vinicius Junior. This could, it's Benzema. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Benzema is very sporting here
Benzema.
to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Vinicius Junior.
Aduh, bukan di situ, bro.
Ball's gone out of
Dikepung
play.
dia, bro ya. 5 orang, bro.
And it's Toni Kroos. And here's Benzema.
Aduh,
Guendouzi can hoist it clear.
salah lagi tadi.
Mbemba. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time.
Dia kembali ke belakang pasti, bro.
Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. He's
Alaba.
got away.
Mantap. Masih dapat kah?
And that
Goal
is
kick.
going out for a goal kick.
Kita paksa dia keluar, boy ya. Kita paksa dia keluar, bro. Mantap. Ih,
And he's there to clear it.
ketat sekali, bro ya.
And the finish.
Bus, aduh. Gagal, bro.
He's missed it.
Ih, saya kira gol.
Gets it back. Guendouzi. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Aduh,
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Good challenge.
si gondrong ini
Just
siapa sih?
stood firm.
Bertahan dulu ya, boy ya.
First 45 minutes are
Bertahan yang ngeri, coy.
both sides have drawn blanks.
Oke, babak kedua. Kayaknya dia sudah mulai capek, boy.
Bad game by any means.
Well, having lost the first leg, Peter, an early goal settler was first on the menu, but there's still time to serve up the main
Dia
course
bertahan
here.
full, coy.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Dia bertahan full, bray.
Real Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities.
Oh.
Plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this.
Goes for goal!
Dia dapat, bre. Dia dapat.
He's done ever so well.
Apa-apa,
Oh,
satu
that's
gol,
a
bro.
sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His
Main
reflexes were
bertahan, main
ultra
curang,
sharp.
boy. Ay, Vinicius.
Just the wrong outcome.
Vinicius Junior did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Marseille get it back again. Mbemba.
Ya,
Forward it goes. Benzema,
mantap.
Modric,
Mantap, Bray.
and it's got through.
Aduh,
Heaves it forward.
hampir, Bray. Aduh, didapat lagi.
Oh,
Harit.
super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the
Out,
cosh.
yes.
That had to be spot on.
Aduh, tadi
It was.
Rodrigo, boy, ya.
And it's Modric. Looks to drop one in. It's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Mantap.
Alaba.
Ih, dia dapat lagi.
Gonna have to tune his range
Masih
finder
ada peluang,
before
Bray.
the next one.
Sebanyak peluang, Bray. Sebanyak peluang, Bray. Rodrigo.
Still absolutely
Okay.
nothing to report here, goals-wise. Oh, good
Okay.
interception. Modric.
Oh, pelanggaran, Bray.
Well, free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Oh, curang dia, Bray, ya. Dia udah mulai kecapean, Bro. Kira apa-apa. Sebelah sana kali ya?
Alaba. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Backnya sudah kayak ini, Bro, ya.
And it's Toni Kroos.
Ini kosong.
Battles to win
Aduh,
it back.
bahaya, Srey. Bahaya, Srey.
Alexis Sanchez.
Mantap.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Oke. Ini jaga, Bro.
And it's Alaba. Vinicius Junior.
Mantap.
A buccaneering
Ini.
run from the defender. Tries to get it clear.
Mana sih
Modric.
yang kosong? Mana sih yang kosong?
Alaba.
Jor! Is!
Albeit perhaps momentary.
Pertahanannya, Bro, gila. Mantap. Aduh.
Long way
Udah
up
benar
the way.
tadi. Langsung hajar harusnya, Bro, ya.
Played into space out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Oke.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it?
Oh,
They just
pelanggaran.
have to hurl
Dia jatuh,
everything
Rodrigo,
at
bro.
it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Brushed off the ball there.
Apaan Marzelli nih?
Alaba
Kotor sekali mainnya, Dre.
Knocked out of the game here.
Yeah, and it's about time they woke up to the main threat. He had license to
Kotor
deliver
sekali mainnya,
pretty
Bray.
much unchecked.
Offside lagi.
Vinicius Junior finds
Oh, kita
himself
ganti si
offside.
Rodrigo, Bro, ya. Ke Vasquez yang liar, Bro.
Real Madrid can make their change now.
Kemudian ada
with,
satu gol,
a
Bro.
break in
Masih
play.
6-8, Bro. Alaba, aduh, Alaba.
He gets past his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexis Sanchez.
Jangan. Diving itu, Bray. Nggak ada yang singgung, Bro, ya.
He's seen that as a dive.
Diving. Loh.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an
Ayo,
element
bro,
of the
ayo, bro.
game we just can
Ayo,
do
Bray.
without.
Rudiger.
Ayo, Bray.
Modric. Alaba.
Aduh, out.
And it's Sanchez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Oke.
And it's Rudiger. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Oke. Mana?
Great leap!
Aduh.
Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Rudiger. Alaba.
Mantap.
Looking for space out
Mantap.
wide. Vinicius Junior.
Aduh.
Well,
Thank you Samarinda Kaltim.
not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Dari sini terus kita menyerang, dari sana juga, Bray.
Toni Kroos.
78, Bray.
Kroos with a long pass.
Yes.
Keep calm.
Kita ganti
and
dulu,
carry
Bray, ya.
on. That's the job in a nutshell
Alaba,
now.
Mendy. Apaan main curang dia, boy? Aduh, bukan corner kick, boy. Boy. Oke, mana, bro?
If something's got to happen, it's going to happen now.
Oh, pelanggaran.
The guilty party there.
Siapa lagi mesti kita ganti? Aduh, Benzema minta diganti, kawan. Nah, Cobra ya. Jangan Benzema dong.
Real Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Cruz. Kipernya jago, Bray.
Done very well to get to that.
Duh, 8-2 lagi.
Let's go, Peter. The keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Guendouzi.
Dap.
Guendouzi drives it forward. And it's Sanchez.
Sanchez.
There too.
Oke.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Rudiger.
Moments left, barely that to avoid a shock defeat now. Modric. Right through the middle.
Aduh.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's there to hoof it away.
Real Madrid need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Mendy.
Tries to dink it in.
Mantap.
Yeah, it's safe to say
Aduh,
that they
8-8
just
lagi.
need to manage this to secure the win now.
8-8, Bray. Dia bertahan. Kotor sekali mainnya, cerai.
And that's been won straight back. And he's there to cut it out.
Loh, kotor sekali mainnya. Ini, bro ya, Marcel.
Play
Satu gol dong, satu gol. Jangan dulu, Bray. Yang dulu, Bray.
Real Madrid desperately need a goal. And
Aduh, terlalu jauh. Wah, 9-2. Kita ulang, bro ya. Kotor sekali mainnya Marcel, kawan. Kalau tahu mainnya kayak gitu tadi, kita hajar main Marcel, bro ya. Kotor sekali mainnya, Bray. Main. Kapas gue saja ya. Asensio cocok situ, Bay. Kita balas dia, bro ya. Kotor sekali mainnya, Bray. Bertahannya gila-gilaan.
Real Madrid return to action in this competition. competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal.
Kita balas bro ya. Kita balas dia bro.
Well, there's a perceptible
Kotor
change
sekali
in
mainnya,
mindset
Bray.
here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the
Kotor sekali
competition.
mainmu bro.
The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement.
Kotor
And
sekali mainnya
ultimately,
bro.
you get a much more entertaining show.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Ordozil.
Jim, who would
Tahan
you
dia.
identify as the key man in this fixture?
Sip.
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there.
Ah,
He's
sorry.
just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job.
That's one
Pelanggaran,
tiny challenge. Free kick given.
Kita balas dia bro ya. Permainan kotor. Marzel.
Alex shapes to shoot.
Kurang fit tapi mantap dia bro.
Barely had
Courtois.
to move.
Alexis Sanchez might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Aisyah, cakep sekali. Ordozil.
Dinks one in.
Ali mantap.
Modric.
Aduh, kenapa kayak gitu, bro?
Gorgeous control there. Lucas Vazquez.
Aduh, kenapa kau tidak balik, kawan? Belakang dulu, bro.
Odriozola
Alaba.
as well there. Alert. Modric.
Mantap. Mendy. Mana dia, bro?
And it's Lucas Vazquez.
Aduh, telat lagi. Bukan itu, bro.
With a good steal, well played.
Kenapa Vazquez yang ke over, bro?
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out
Mendy.
wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Aduh,
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. In with the challenge.
cakep. Sana kosong.
And the counter is on. Lucas Vazquez goes looking. There are two to win
Luka
it back.
Vazquez jauh sekali. Aduh, jangan Mendy, bro.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the
Aduh, sana
initiative.
kosong,
I
Bray.
would say both must have come in with a
Cakep.
view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mantap, bro.
Modric. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Dua orang.
Mbemba.
Aduh, kenapa dia tidak ambil, bro?
Real Madrid still to register a shot on target. And it's played forward.
Jauh, kawan. Jauh.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Lucas Vazquez.
Vazquez.
Played into the middle.
Jer!
Yeah! He can pounce.
Waduh, dia dapat lagi.
Mbemba gets it away.
Oke. Jarat. Aduh.
Challenge, time to perfection.
Oke,
Has to get it forward quickly.
dapat. Aduh, dia tidak ambil, bro. Dapat lagi, bro. Ini, Modric kosong. Cakep.
Lucas Vazquez. Oh, well intercepted.
Aduh.
Really alert to the danger.
Well, I think
Ah,
that might
jelek
well
sekali.
come off watching tonight's highlight.
Jelek sekali, boy. Madrid. kenapa begitu, Bray?
And it's fair too.
Ambil.
Oh, it's a searing run.
They're
He's
close.
a man on a mission. Genduzi. Forward it goes.
Mendy.
Genduzi spreads it towards the left.
Dapat. Aduh, nggak bisa dapat lagi. Dapat lagi. Asensio. Aduh, kenapa begitu sekali, Bray?
And he knows it.
Alexis
This day.
Sanchez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up.
Bagus sekali bodinya, Bray ya. Untung ada Rudiger. Kita lewat sana deh, jangan lewat sini deh. Cakep. Coba dia tuh ininya 5, Bray ya.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Out. Dia tuh 5, Bray. Backnya 5, Bray. Itu menandakan kalau dia penakut, Bray. Coba dari sini deh. Ih, lambat sekali Mendy. Ambil, Bray.
And help's available out wide.
Oh,
Away from immediate danger.
Setsu nggak ada guna-gunanya, Bray.
Played it again.
Rudiger.
And it's hoisted clear.
Asensio kemana sih?
And here's fair two. Modric.
Modric.
Back.
Ayo, Asensio. Dia tuh backnya 5, Bray. Lewat sini, Bray.
Lucas Vazquez. It's
Oh, itu di akhirnya. Aduh, lambat.
Keeper's ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Hampir, Bray, gol tadi ya.
This, both teams have had chances, but
Backnya
still
sampai
0-0.
5, Bray.
Now it's Sanchez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goes for goal.
Tak bisa, Bray. Kenapa dia jatuh tadi ya? Jangan main di, Bray. Terlalu tinggi nampaknya. Terlalu jauh ya.
Behind.
5 back curang sekali ya kalau kita perhatikan permainannya, Bray.
Sanchez gets it out to the
Jangan
wing.
gitu, Bray. Jangan salah opor, Bray. Rizzola.
Odriozola. Now it's Benzema. Coached through there.
Aduh, di body, Bray.
And that has been clubbed away.
Oke.
And it's Modric.
Mendy.
Modric. Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Ngeri sekali, Bray.
Alexis Sanchez. Vetu.
Sabar, Bray, sabar.
Mbemba. Genduzi.
Ya. Oh,
The first half is
pertama
done.
kosong.
So another team has broken through. That's certainly not for the want of trying.
Backnya 5 gimana? Oh, kita
Interesting
langsung
game
jauh,
up to
kawan
now,
ya.
but still goalless.
Umpan langsung jauh, bro ya.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Real Madrid have been playing relatively well from
Gol!
what I've witnessed.
Kenapa miring
The movement
tendanganku,
and the ball
Bray?
retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Oke. Mana.
Interesting half, just missing goals.
Mana, bro?
So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Hits one!
Aduh.
Defending of
Topan
the
langsung di atas, Bray, ya.
variety.
dari tadi, Bre.
Ganduzi.
Gitu sih, Tchouaméni.
Vertu. It's found its way to him.
Ih. Aduh.
Well played.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hoists it forward. That's great strength on the ball.
Ardeziola.
Sanchez plays it out to the wing.
Modric.
Breaks on here.
Sip.
Rudiger.
Jangan di situ, Bray. Ih.
Odriozola. Great run on the overlap here.
Mbemba. Salah lagi. Aupi Muhammad. Waalaikumsalam, Bray.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
Aduh, Sanchez.
Vertu. Forward it goes. Benzema.
Masuk. Rodrigo. Mantap sekali.
He's in.
Makan itu. Makan itu.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do,
Sokrat.
and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Ya, kipernya terlalu jago kipernya ya. Kita buat dia kebingungan, Bray. Baiknya.
Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change.
Payet. Siapa yang ganti tadi?
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Biar dia keluar, Bray ya.
Listen, a few words of advice
Oh, dia menyerang,
we
Bray.
go for
Ini
the
kesempatan
manager
kita
to
untuk
do.
menambah
They can often
keunggulan.
straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Kalau bertahan cukup sekali dia, Bray. La 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 la.
Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0.
Bukan situ tadi, Bray.
There's a long ball. Let's put a stop to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Drick.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Cakep dulu, Bray. Cakep dulu, Bray. Mantap, Bray.
Questions were asked.
Mantap, Bray, potongnya.
Given the answers. Chance to break.
Mantap, Bray.
Out
Mantap,
to the
Bray.
right.
Masuk.
That's
Ardeziola.
Merritt's target.
Itu dia.
Had a shot.
Ah.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Korban kita ganti dulu, Bray ya.
Really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Kamavinga mana?
So here comes the substitution.
Oke, kita break dulu, Bray ya. Kita break dulu, Bray.
on it. Alexis Sanchez. Plays it forward.
Marseille showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or
salah
sophistication
lagi.
about this. It really is a question of
Hah?
needs must. Has a hit!
Aduh, Alexis Sanchez, sorry.
All square.
Salah tadi, bro.
Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his.
Sudah benar, bro ya. Aduh. Odiger. Satu sama menit 71 lagi.
Marseille had the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Kok dia menyerang, bro ya?
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Modric.
Hey,
Well to intervene.
bukan Rudiger.
Guendouzi
Sorry.
tries to get it forward quickly. Alexis Sanchez. And it's Payet.
Fire.
Just brushed off the ball there. Alaba demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Modric,
Vasquez.
masuk Drik.
He's made sure that won't get
Modric
through.
lambat sekali.
Real Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Payet looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Sanchez. Oh,
Aduh,
he's broken through.
aduh,
He's gone for it.
hampir belum ganti pemain ya.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect
Modric
him.
cepat banget
The
capeknya ya.
ability he has, he can reproduce.
Real Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Carvajal. Di kandangnya dia berat, bray. Oke. Dulu, bray.
Rudiger,
Oke.
Alaba,
Payet. Sip.
ball's out on the left now. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, nice touch. Played back in.
Aduh.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the
Kejar-kejar ya.
commitment. This
Santai.
game could yet yield a winner.
Santai dulu, bray. Santai dulu, bray. Yang kejar, bray. Ya.
Mbemba drives it forward. Valverde. And it's Benzema. Still anyone's
Aduh.
game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game.
Salah lagi dia.
An exciting watch. There are no signs
Rodrigo.
of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now.
Valverde. Valverde, bro. Valverde lambat sekali. Asensio.
Guendouzi, who does have an assist to his name. It really is now or never. They need a goal,
Aduh.
however it comes. Played in deep.
Alaba. Aduh, Valverde
Is
jauh
there,
sekali
and he
lagi.
can get that clear. Out to the left it goes.
You wonder
Valverde.
if that's it now.
Mantap,
but
brah.
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Belakang dulu, bray. Benzema.
Hoists it
Dambah.
forward. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although
salah
there's
terus
still a
Asensio.
chance for one last fling.
Mantap. Jangan lambat-lambat, bro. Aduh.
Marseille cannot
Aduh,
afford
Alaba.
for this to peter
Alaba.
out. There just isn't time left.
Mantap, bray. Sip. Ya.
And that's it. Real Madrid will look forward to home
Satu
advantage
sama
now,
lagi.
having avoided
Oke,
defeat
nggak
in
apa-apa.
the first leg. It is theirs
Babak
to
kedua,
take.
babak kedua.
So, Jim, how do you reflect
Leg
on
kedua.
what we've seen?
Sanchez tadi bro ya. Ya segera sedikit aja bro. Tadi mengajar kita naikkan bro. Vasquez. Cruz. Akhirnya.
Back on home soil, having returned from their travels with what their manager described as a credible draw. Reactions were mixed amongst those who saw it. The feeling for the stands is very much that there is work still to do. Work that needs to be done, though, at least in front of this faithful band of supporters who will be vocal, who are full of belief, who are creating a fabulous atmosphere for us. The team must surely feed off that. They are raring to go. They'll be up and running very, very soon. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here.
Padahal kita sudah
Well, the tension
counter
here
attack boy.
reflects the state of the tie.
Well, you've heard me say this once or twice, Peter, but there are no easy games at this level, even in
masih
the
juga.
relatively early stages. It's all down to the determination and the attitude of the players to take on this
Dengan
game and
pertahanannya
to
yang
force the issue on their opponents. I'm looking
Cepat,
forward
bro,
to a
oper, bro.
high-tempo start.
And already we're underway here. Real Madrid are back home now after what could be a really important draw in the away leg.
Langsung.
And that makes it a one-off tie. Winners go through.
Kejar dari Cruz. Modric.
Guendouzi,
Belakang. Standby.
Vertu,
Ya.
Lucas Vasquez. It's a great...
Jim!
There's a pop! He's delivered all right!
And what a great way to start
Check.
again, to spark the game.
Check.
I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Well, that defence just wasn't
Ternyata.
expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and
Oh,
such a well-worked
kasihan kipernya. Kasihan kipernya. Kasihan.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Ya.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oke.
Plays it out to the flank. Toni Kroos.
Oke.
And it's Modric. A really good feat.
Mantap.
Crosses it. And the shot!
Aduh, hampir saja.
Believe it. Just needed better contact.
Terlalu lebar kawan. Mendidih dia darahnya boy ya. Mendidih darahnya dia bray. Langsung. Mantap sekali, masuk.
Vinicius Junior. Can he find a finish now? It's one!
Toni Kroos.
Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A
Harusnya
difficult
depan di
moment
depan,
he
Bray, ya.
simply had to deal with.
Karena masuk tadi, bro.
Throws in his head. Oh, not the best of headers.
Oke.
Marseille have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Yeah.
Hoists it forward.
Out.
Vertu is onto it and can take it up. Modric could move up a gear here.
Langsung.
He's got through.
Aduh, salah, Bray.
And that's been leave it
Lepas
clear.
space.
Oh, real danger here.
Langsung sana kosong. Aduh,
Forward it goes.
Fahal. Fahal.
There has been just the early goal here.
Kejar dulu,
And
Bray.
the score is 1-0. Now it's Sanchez. Played out to the right. Beautifully done.
Jangan ambil
Gendouzi.
tengahnya, cerai.
Vertu. And that has been cleared.
Gak bisa, Bray. Fomeni.
And he just whacks it away. And the shot!
Militao. Aduh. Kan itu, Bray. Mantap.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Mantap, Bray.
Alaba going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Jebret.
Vertu.
Modric. Hati kejar bro, Benzema. Hah? Hati Kroos.
Out to the right.
Fomeni.
Whipped in. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Modric plays it forward.
Mantap, Bray.
Now the counter. Toni Kroos. Lucas Vazquez.
Mantap sekali
It's got
Carvajal.
through.
Aduh.
Now it's Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Gendouzi. Well,
Yeah.
that's where he wants it.
Arah ke dalam.
Has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Rudiger.
Cakep.
And it's Toni Kroos. Played down the flank.
Mantap.
Cuts it out. Kroos needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Gendouzi tries to get it forward
Alaba.
quickly. Sanchez gets it out to the wing,
Bisa gitu ya?
in towards the middle.
Ya.
That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Tipis sekali.
Real Madrid are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact.
Mantap sekali. Masuk.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And he heaves it forward. Plays it out to the flank.
Aduh, kenapa begitu, Bray? 37. Aku lupa apa sih sana. Modric.
There too.
Modric sana, Bray.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Over to
Apa hal?
the left.
Mana lagi?
Whipped it again. It's well blocked and back out it comes. It's come loose. Has a pop!
Oh, si gondrong.
No, not quite.
Cekrek, nggak ada bunyi gitu ya, sonnya.
Modric. Alaba. Looking for space out wide.
Mantap.
It's been
Salah lagi
intercepted,
dia, Bray.
and that will come to nothing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Played into space out wide. Ganduzi.
Oke.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Benzema.
Mantap.
Toni Kroos.
Aduh.
Brings the first
1-0.
half to a close. So there you have it, a close fought half of football.
Gitu dong, kalau menang nggak usah bertahan sampai kayak terminal, boy.
Game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Real Madrid head into the dressing room
Oh,
pleased with the
mantap.
thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Real Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
Aduh, dia balik ke belakang tadi, Ray.
There too.
Terus.
And it's Sanchez.
Cik, cik.
Ganduzi.
Alaba. Modric.
And it's got through.
Tchouaméni.
Marseille have it back and they can go again. It's Alexis Sanchez!
Bahaya sekali, boy. Ini
Good effort, very good effort. He
sudah
would have
salat
at least
asar
wanted
sih,
to
Bang. Sudah,
make
Bang,
the
ya.
keeper work out.
Waalaikumsalam. Rudiger.
Alaba. Vinicius
Langsung.
Junior.
Cakep sekali. Aduh, salah, Bray.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Aduh.
Well weighted.
Waduh.
Now it's Sanchez.
Rudiger mantap.
Doesn't get the
Ih,
pass he's
kenapa
looking for.
turun di kursi gini ya?
Kroos puts his foot on the gas.
Pelanggaran itu, Bray. Aduh, jangan. Aduh, Rudiger.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Aduh, Toni Kroos lawat sekali.
He's off on a marauding
Offside.
run. He's gone for it.
Aduh, Kroos lembek sekali, Kroos ya, jelek sekali dia, Bray.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Tadi tekan, cuy. Oke, aduh.
Oh, well intercepted.
Wow.
Very alert to the danger. Alexis Sanchez crosses it in. He's had a go. Oh, Just lacked a decent finish.
Terus kayaknya sama
All
ini
you'd be thinking is,
posisinya nggak enak ya.
"Please, ground, swallow me up."
Rudiger. Toni Kroos.
Oke, Odezol. Odezol.
And he's there to cut it out.
Benzema juga sama.
Benzema. Now it's Benzema.
Ih, kalau bodinya bre.
And that's been won straight back.
Aduh, Rudiger salah.
A real chance to break. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's Alexis Sanchez. He's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save.
Bahaya.
Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tadi serang terus coy.
There's going to be another change here.
Kok jadi gini sih pemain gue?
Gets up to head it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Overde.
Valverde. It's got through to
Masuk bre.
Vinicius Junior.
Aduh, diborong bre.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kroos gets it back. Toni Kroos. Now shot chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Ini mana posisinya sih?
The changes then in quick succession.
Terus
Albeit perhaps momentary.
dari Militao.
He's left his man.
Dari Militao. Kok kosong sih?
A real charge here. It's anyone's, and they've been caught out here. That's it.
Aduh, hampir.
Try.
Aduh, dari Militao gampang sekali.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Marseille making consecutive changes here. Valverde. And it's Toni Kroos.
Aduh.
Very well to intervene.
Bukan gitu, bre. Belakang dulu, bre.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Cakep. Langsung. Boy, mantap.
Forward.
As.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good interception. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez! Oh,
Alexis Sanchez!
Knocks it away. Shot a goal! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Kemudian Asensio bisa ini masuk.
Real Madrid making another change here. And another time! It's off target and by quite a way.
Kok jadi gini sih permainannya?
Odriozola. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Kok rekornya lambat sih?
Plays it out to the wing.
Oke.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Benzema. He could be in. It's Benzema! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And that's been levered clear.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, Sensio, aduh.
That would have been game, set and match.
Bisa di sini aja tadi ya.
Goes direct to the front line. Alexis Sanchez.
Oke.
Marseille are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Aduh, salah, bray.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Attempts to play it through.
Nggak bisa.
Marseille have a
Satu gol lagi,
simple
Bray.
task
Sana
to
kosong.
find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Real Madrid just have to run down the clock.
Oh, yeah, Dor.
It's a goal! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Kasian dia ya. Yang kalau kalah bertahan udah kayak
Not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
itu bola kawan ya.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell
Look,
of play,
kipernya,
and,
boy.
it makes even less sense.
Kipernya maju.
Hoists it forward. Tries to get it clear.
Mantap
Time
BK ya.
is desperately short now, but it is a corner. They've played it short. Tosses into the area.
Yes.
4 extra minutes added on.
Aduh.
Nicely measured pass. Alaba. Rudiger.
Mantap.
Valverde.
Mantap Valpir.
Lucas Vasquez.
Ah, apaan bro?
The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Offside ternyata. Gila.
Bay.
Bay.
Played it with accuracy. Too much on it, and that's the keeper.
Mantap.
And
Yes.
that is it. The referee has seen it up.
Merasakan dia.
Victory in round 1. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step.
All in playing.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Bread. Waduh, PSG kalah bro ya. Gimana nih PSG? Lawan Inter lagi, jam berapa sih? Sekali lagi bro ya. Aduh, Vinicius. Nih, Vini. Mendy kita masukkan bro ya. Soalnya lawan kita ngeri nih. Kayaknya Modric sama Kroos posisinya kurang pas ya. Toni Kroos. Kita lihat top skor dulu ya. Hey. Benzema boy. Kaku.
Real Madrid made it through then to the business end of the tournament. We're down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then...
Lapangannya bagus sekali.
It is a charged atmosphere in here, bittingly so, given what is up for grabs. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for.
Salah, bre. Harusnya tadi langsung ke depan ya.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Samir Handanovic. He has magnificent reactions, and his incredible record at saving penalties is testament to that.
Hits one! He scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Kenapa dia yang back wing?
No space, no
Kaget
problem.
gitu, Bray.
You just cannot stop him.
Dzeko really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Greatly! Well to get his
Baru
head
main
on
bro
that.
ya. Langsung dihajar dengan
Inter can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Toni Kroos.
Benzema.
Gets it back.
Aduh.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Biar ke Modric.
Inter have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Mantap. Bray.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Mantap. Mendy.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And here's Azar.
Aduh. Cepat sekali mainnya, Bray. Jangan sekali ganti orang, Bray.
Stefan de Vrij tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Azar. It's Azar! And he's there to clear it.
Cepat sekali Azar.
With one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Pelan aja harusnya, Troy. Kemana sih?
Acerbi is there to heave it away. That intervention was very necessary. Danger averted for now. Dzeko goes up and over. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Real Madrid do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward.
Hal.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Aduh, kenapa begini, Bray? Salah lagi.
Acerbi. Damian.
Damian ini berbahaya nih, Bray.
And it's Calhanoglu. Lukaku gets the better of his man. Lukaku!
Tapi kenapa begini, bro? Salah, Bray.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his look from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's been given away.
Militao.
It's away from his opponents.
Militao.
Checo, crowd calling for him to shoot. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Decent looking ball. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
2-0 itu berat, tapi kita coba, Bray, ya.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original
harusnya
offence.
pelanggaran tadi di situ, Bray.
And here's Benzema. And here's Azar. Oh, that's not going to find its target.
Aduh.
Through. Damian.
Harusnya Alaba yang jaga dia, Bray, ya.
Gagliardini. Close.
Oke.
Well to step in there. That was
Mantap sekali, Bray. Mantap sekali, Bray.
A really good feat. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Checo. Gagliardini.
Kacau ini, bro.
Real Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Hazard.
Acerbi. Stefan de Vrij. Calhanoglu. He's through the middle. Modric gets it back.
Modric pun nggak dapat, Bray.
Stefan de Vrij. Gagliardini. Acerbi plays it forward. Real Madrid have it back and they can go again. Now it's Benzema.
Aduh.
Hoists it forward. Now it's Lukaku. It's got through to him. Kroos. Over to the left.
Aduh.
Oh, good interception. The defence can get it clear. Gagliardini. What an adventurous run from a defender.
Aduh.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Ih, 2-0, Bray.
The half-time whistle goes. Any views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they
Tchouaméni harusnya ini.
slip up
Kenapa
and
di sana
concede
Tchouaméni ya?
another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Dzeko. And here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Benzema. Modric. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Stefan de Vrij.
Wah, 2-0 berat.
Acerbi. Benzema. Modric. Good clearance and very necessary.
Mana?
Knocks it away. And it's played forward. Played back in. And that's been levered clear. Toni Kroos, he's had a goal! Lukaku
sampai ke
has
bawah.
made his impact already.
Oh, dia bertahan, Bray.
Fence has got rid of that. Timely intervention. Acerbi. Lukaku. And it's Lukaku.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And that is
Aduh,
put paid to
dua
that.
orang. Oh, yo, dua orang yang jaga, Bray.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gagliardini.
Gagliardini.
Acerbi. Darmian. Acerbi. So we've reached the hour mark. Stefan de Vrij. Gagliardini. Stefan de Vrij. Modric.
Inter clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
It's got through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And he's there to hoof it away. And it's Modric.
Bukan itu tadi, Bray.
It's the throw. Crosses in a low one. That's gone a long way up and away. Kroos. It's come loose. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's made sure that that won't get through.
10 lagi.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Managed to get it away. And it's Toni Kroos. And here's Azar. Hoists it forward.
Ini just sudah mulai ini, Bray.
Forward it goes. Toni Kroos. 75 minutes played.
Hazard.
Hazard delivers across. And back out it comes. Modric has a pop! And out to safety. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Olu gets rid without sophistication. Gagliardini with a good steal, well played. And it's Lukaku. Now it's Dzeko. Now it's Lukaku. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Oh, harusnya Modric ya. Bukan di situ posisinya, Bray. Pantas Modric suka nurun. Nah, Modric di sini. Çalhanoğlu. Gol ini pasti, bro.
Çalhanoğlu! It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Toni Kroos.
Real Madrid don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
Dzeko. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Missed by a fraction.
Jelek sekali.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lukaku. And back to base. Toni Kroos. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And it's Toni Kroos. Valverde. And here's Hazard. And he's cut it out. And it's hoisted clear. And time is up. And there goes the whistle. When the advantage told here, they can only hope that the same...
Kalau begitu terus, kalah, bro. Berarti salah ya. Atas. Nah, itu baru. Salah posisinya mereka.
So here we are, just waiting for the first of the quarter-finals to get underway. 2 of 8 already battle-hardened teams getting ready to oust each other if they can in a very short while from now. This all in a bid to be called champions of Europe. Expectations have shot through the roof. As we've moved on a stage, there is a definite belief in both camps that this could be their year. A feeling that can only get stronger with every game from now on. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures.
Ini baru pertandingan sebenarnya.
A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when the dream becomes believable. The stage of the season when everything takes on a tougher, more pressurised edge. When you want to win all you can, but might have to settle for one. This would be worth settling for, believe me.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah,
Mantap, bro.
Samir Handanovic. He has magnificent reactions, and his incredible
Mantap, bro.
record at saving penalties is testament to that.
Mantap, bro. Mantap, bro.
Authoritative keeper like him
kalah
makes a
larinya,
massive
Bray.
difference to a team's confidence levels, and believe me, Peter, I'd expect him to make an immediate impact here.
Okay, interesting. Gagliardini. And it's Dzeko. He's found his man. Goalkeeper's
Apa
ball.
gitu, Bray?
Modric. Hazard. Oh, that's nice. He has it out wide now.
Sudah dapat lagi. Ah, Mendy. Ada lagi yang kiri nggak? Mendy, Bray. Dia bahaya nih.
Right through the middle.
Mantap.
Hazard.
Mendy kosong.
Modric. Tries a shot.
Tendangannya
Could
ke
burst
sana,
out
Bray.
at almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hah. Ih, kenapa dia
It's Lukaku.
dia tinggalkan si Mendy?
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Susah sekali perasaan.
It's offside. Yes, it is.
Offside ternyata. Berapa orang? 3 orang. Over biasa harusnya mainnya. Ini apaan sih garis ini? Mantap dia ya. Ya.
Play for a throw.
Lebre. Terus. Oke, Modric.
Modric. Hazard.
Offside kayak gitu,
Offside that
Bray.
time.
Mantap, bro.
And it's Hazard.
Hazard.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play
Modric.
quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were
Hazard.
very annoyed.
Cruz, berikan tengah.
Down the left. What can they make of it? Kroos gets it
Mantap.
back. Battles to win it back. Now it's Dzeko. It's Dzeko! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Now it's Benzema.
Oke.
What a... Has a pop!
Dari tadi dia
Same
begitu sama
again,
ini.
same outcome.
Real Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Chance to break.
Rodrigo. Torres.
Kroos
Cruz. Maksudnya Cruz.
lobs it in gently. Cleared away. Hoists it forward. Çalhanoğlu. Darmian.
Chamian.
Still goalless at the moment. It has gone
Bocor.
through to it. Shooting chance.
Chouameni.
Goal! Real Madrid.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Mantap sekali, bro.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ih.
Hardly anything between the sides. And
Ya,
the score is 1-0.
jaga Rudiger, cakep. Santai dulu. Santai dulu.
Rudiger.
Santai dulu.
And it's Modric. Hazard.
Mantap.
And here's Benzema. Has a hit.
Hampir lagi, bro.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good ball. And the shot!
Yes, Chouameni posisinya selalu
Another
bagus
save.
sekarang. Kenapa ya gol ya? Mendy. Lah. Kok gitu sih? Modric, Kroos, Chouameni. Salah ini, bray. Modric, Kroos, Chouameni. Ih, masih, bray. Mana sih?
Gagliardini is there and he can get that clear. Knocks it away. Through it.
Kosong, bre.
Kroos. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Good ball.
Okay.
And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. Out to the right. And Inter now could counter-attack.
Sana kosong.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Aduh.
He gets past his man.
Ah,
The
ini golnya
defender
lagi.
bombing forward. He's gone for it. In it goes. Inter are back
Kenapa
in business.
posisinya nggak bisa?
Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Posisinya Tchouaméni sama.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to get it clear. And it's Modric. And here's Benzema. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're already into the second period.
Hah?
Now it's Lukaku. Checo. And here's Lukaku. Calhanoglu.
Calhanoglu. Spesialis dengan bebas dia, bro ya.
Gagliardini.
Gagliardini.
Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared.
Aduh.
Ball's out on the left now. Played into the middle. And he's there to shot a goal! Calhanoglu plays it short. Darmian crosses. Oh, given away. Lukaku! Goal!
And that has only enhanced
Itu
his already
sangat
huge
fatal
reputation.
sekali, bro ya.
Obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen. And this is a very welcome tonic.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gagliardini gets his
Gagliardini.
final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Kesalahan terbesar.
And get it clear. Real Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Benzema. Checo. Gagliardini. Toni Kroos. And here's Hazard. Benzema. Real Madrid have a free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kroos! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Oh, that is a bit special. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij plays it forward. Benzema.
Kenapa dia nggak bisa?
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
It's a loose ball. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Çalhanoğlu not easily shrugged off the ball. Over to the left, hit into the middle. Kroos with the clearance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Chouameni kemana-mana dia, Bray.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Aduh.
Forward it goes.
Lama sekali larinya.
Handanovic gets it upfield. Gagliardini, a buccaneering run from the defender. Rudiger is there to heave it away. Çalhanoğlu crosses it once more. Kroos, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Look forward. What does he try from here?
Salah lagi.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
Mantap.
It's a decent ball. Hazard.
Yeah.
Corner given.
Alaba. Ini sudah mau ini dia, Bray. Modric Kroos. Aduh.
Çalhanoğlu. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Toni Kroos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Crosses it in low. Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. Now it's Dzeko. And now they can launch a counter.
Dia Militao.
It's Dzeko!
Dzeko lagi.
Inter! And again they hit the front. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Jangan dulu, ngejar siapa, Bray? Okay.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he heaves it forward. Kroos. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Real Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Mantap, Bray.
And it's Dzeko. He's through. Has a pop! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Dua lagi. 4-2 ya.
Real Madrid are making a change now. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Checo dashing forward at pace. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Acerbi. And it's played forward. And that's a throw-in.
4-3.
Stefan de Vrij. Brozovic. Toni Kroos. Now it's Benzema. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Acerbi can hoist it clear. Inter Milan making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Brozovic. Decent progress down the left. Plays it in.
Bang,
To
Bray.
the goalkeeper. And that's that. Real Madrid have left themselves with plenty to do in the home leg. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been